Elbows underneath your shoulders, knees a little wider than your hips. Here we go. Plant your hands. Let your toes be tucked if that's cozy for you. Elbows pull back. Feel your tissue engage. Feel the musculature underneath your armpit and wrapping around your back engage. And then sit yourself back. Inhale, come forward. We're going to pulse this. Pulling elbows back. Keep pulling elbows back and sit your booty back. Good. Beautiful. Come on forward and start again. Hands are planting, fingers are wide. Starting to really connect with the ground. Let your belly also be engaged so that it's also pulling you back in space. Very nicely done. Hey, Joy. Good morning, everybody. Arms keep pulling back. That's going to light up that fascial tissue, awaken your fascial network, and create better energy transportation in your bod. As you pull your elbows back and activate that fascia, and as you sit your booty back, you'll start to gently yank on the tissue, creating an internal exfoliation and removing stagnation. Cool. As you go here, guys, add on. Let yourself favor one elbow. So you're going to lean a little bit to the right, come on up, and then favor the left elbow, lean a little bit left. So you're getting a little bit deeper into each side body as you take yourself back towards your child's pose. That's right. Very nicely done. Mind your breath, please. And mind how you'd like to play with your rib cage. Would you like to pull your floating ribs up and into the body, maybe looking down with your chin? Or maybe you'd like to look forward and let the floating ribs kind of go in towards the floor and towards your knees as you go back. See what feels right to you. Let the connection travel down into your pelvis for your last set. There's Alex. Hi, Alex. Very nice. And then bring your palms towards one another so your forearms are close. Your palms are up, please. Plant down with your forearms. Feel like you're going to go swoop out to the side. That's your resistance. Keep that engagement, that resistance, and lean yourself side to side. Inhale through center potentially, and exhale to the other side. Arms are planting down and feel like they're going to swoop. That engages the musculature and the fascial tissue on the outside of your shoulders. So you're trying to create a floss on the outside of your shoulders here. Maybe you'll experience it in and around your scapula, your wing bones, the back body. Good. Just one more set until you're even, please. Good, and hands punch forward this time. You can put your hands in fists. As you punch forward with your arms, you're gonna spread across the top of the shoulders. Get my pony out of the way so you can see me. Oh, it wants to stay in the view. And then you're gonna mush your nose over your hands and come back. Punch forward with your palms, your fists, and spread through your shoulders as you lean forward. Good. The key to this is pulling your heart up into your spine so you're in a cat curve, and then spreading shoulders and coming over. Just 2 more times, just getting the top of the shoulders to open and engage. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy. Last 2. I already said 2. She's a good counter. And 1. Fabulous. Let's already go into our hamstring stretch. Bring your left leg forward to start, please. Grab your fake out blocks or your real blocks. Your front heel is going to feel like it's swooping back. So kicking your heel back. Keep kicking your heel back the whole time and your booty goes back a smidge. Good. Inhale, come forward, relax. Heel re-engages. It's swooping back towards your back leg. That's going to engage your hamstring. This is where the hardest, densest fascia lives, is in the back of the leg for most of us. And so using this kick back with the heel, engaging the hamstrings as you elongate it, you'll start to clear out that dense tissue. 1 fiber at a time. Breaking up scar tissue, breaking up the hardened fascia that can get kind of plasticky. We want our tissue to be elastic and fluid. That's what transports the energy in a more efficient way, as well as fluid in the body. Fascia works as the energy and fluid transportation network, not to mention the communication that happens through that fascial network as well. 5 million more until this line of fascia, which relates in Chinese medicine to the bladder meridian, is nice and cleared up. Turn your foot out, half ballerina turn out. So just a little bit turn out of your foot, and take a couple more like that. Cool. What's your breath doing? Beautiful, team. Looking good. Last 2 and 1. We're standing up already for our pyramid. We call it pyramid on crack because it's a little extra. Lift up onto your back toes. Same idea. The front heel's gonna swoop back, so you feel like it's gonna kick back. Keep swooping your front heel back, and then your booty sits back, your back knee bends. Inhale, come forward. Pull your front heel back before you go back. It's like an on your mark, get set, go shape here. Good, you've got it. Find the bottom, find the top. Relax to come back to the top and re-engage. Pull your heel back. Feel the back of the leg lit up so you feel bright and active, connected, engaged to that part of your body. This is a zone we can get a little unconscious of. Here we go, a few more dips. Let's call it 3. I won't kill you at the top of class, or I'll try not to. And 1, very nice. Cross that back leg underneath you. Your left leg's on top, you're sitting down. You're bringing your left leg across your body, your right arm is wrapping. If you need height, grab your cushion or blanket and bring your booty up a notch. Now you're gonna press away with your knee. This is for my lower back people, as well as all those hamstrings we just did. You're gonna press out with your knee and your arm's gonna drag you in. If this leg doesn't like to be tucked, no big deal. You can also sit up on a chair or a ledge here if you need a little more support. Your knee is pressing out. You're continuing to press out the whole time as you drag your knee in. Gorgeous, team. Very good. Take a couple more. Feel free to rock it a little bit more over to the right. So it's like you're gonna fall onto your left foot. See if you can send your booty over to the left. Send your left booty left. That's right. Creating an anchor with the pelvis here. Last 1. Good. Stay up halfway in with your knee, but continuing to press out. So there's engagement between the arm and the leg. And then take a mini twist. Inhale, loop yourself around. And then exhale, soften, get sinky. Press away with your knee, engage. Engage against your forearm and loop yourself up and around, twist. Get sinky again and press out with your knee. Take yourself around the bend. Good. Keep your left arm behind you. Squeeze in with your left knee. Use your right hand to press away. Nice and gentle, nice and slow for the first one. Inhale, knee comes into your chest. You're hugging in with your inner thighs. Keep squeezing in with those inner hip flexors as you press your knee down. Kidney stretch. Yes, good. See if you can invite energy to pull up your leg and into your lower mid back where your kidney rests on your left side. They're almost twins. The right one's a little bit bigger than the left. So you can give your left one a little extra bonus love. Yeah, they say they're symmetrical, but they're almost. Just helps me forget about trying to be perfectly symmetrical. We just can't be. Right? Our organs tell us so. Last 1 and last 2. Very nice. Send that leg sideways. We're going to visit this later. If you're sitting up on your blanket, adjust if you need to. You can keep it there. Your left leg's super bent. You're bringing your left hand inside of your left leg. Feel that connection so you feel your liver line light up. Good. Your right arm is going up and over, up to the top. Good. Curl yourself forward. Keep the plugging of your inner leg and your arm bone as you turn your rib cage up and look to the sky. Inhale, close yourself down, look down, close down as much as you can, like you're folding your right side, like closing a book, and then you're opening the book. Plant down with your right leg so you feel that engaged. Flex your left foot and squeeze your inner left leg against your arm bone. One more time, please. Very nicely done. Good, good, good. Come on up. You can ixnay your blanket situation and bring your left leg forward into a high pigeon. See how my booty's off the floor quite a bit. Your knee is in front of your hip. If you can, you're flexing your left foot onto the ground. Grab your blocks. Kick down with your front knee or press down with your front knee and then take yourself into a dip. Inhale to lift up. Hug and squeeze the inner thighs. Feel the scissoring action to engage the fascia more. Hopefully you're feeling the stretch on the outside of your left hip. Keep plugging down with your front knee if you don't feel it. And if you want an add-on, you're gonna scoot your back leg over to the left 1 inch. Let's take a couple more. Your blocks are forward. I was just doing that so you could see me. But you can also engage your chest. If you're squeezing and hugging your blocks together, you can get a little chest floss as you go down. Good. A couple more, plugging down with your front knee the whole time. Beautiful. You can do it. Very nice. Last two. And 1. Super. Release your blocks. Let's go back into our liver stretch. Coming up onto your back knee. Send your left leg straight sideways. It's a long set on our first side. You can do it. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep squeezing. And booty goes back in space a smidge. You got it. Inhale, come forward. Keep squeezing in with your inner thighs. Booty goes back. Yeah, find that grind space. Find the engagement in the inner thigh on the left leg so that you light up your liver channel. Give your liver a little bonus chi. Thank you, livers. And find your breath as you work this tissue. The other day we were working with imagining green, pulling green, a bright, beautiful, fresh green color up into the liver. You got to send it across the body because your liver's on your right side if you didn't know yet. Now you know. Isn't that nice? Right underneath your rib cage on the right side. Here we go. Tuck the back toes. Coming up into a happy dog, one-legged dog. Very nice. You can bend the knee, open the hip as you like. You've got it. You've got it. Good. Keep hugging and planting your left side body. Plant your left hand, squeeze your left psoas, work it around as you like. Good, and release. Tiny walks, please. Tiny walks to your hands. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Super small. Good job. Find your blocks again. Halfway up, lift, inhale. Bend your knees and feel like your legs are kicking back. Can you feel your hamstrings engaged? As you kick your heels back, you can lower your chest, lower your head down. Take 2 more. Your knees are soft. They're micro bend. Inhale, lift yourself up. Re-engage, plug down with your feet. Keep plugging down with your feet like you mean business. Good. Can you find your calves by plugging the ball of your foot into the ground as much as you can? Nicely done. Maybe one leg's different than the other. Bend even deeper into your knees. Roll through your spine. Stand all the way up. You can't see me anymore. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release yourself down. Ooh la la. Step your left leg back. Grab your blocks. Bend into your front knee. Pull your front heel back. Booty goes back. Beautifully done. Here we go. Second side. You've got it. Yeah. Note here if you want to escape the second side or if it's easier to do the second side because you're more in your body. You're like, oh my gosh, I know what's coming. I just want to escape out of my body. See if you can go right into your leg here as you're working that tissue. Provide as much consciousness and attention as you were waking up and learning the first side. Very nicely done. Keep it going. You have a few more, and when you're ready, you're turning your front foot out into a half ballet foot. Little turn out first position. You got it. Very nice. See if even with all the effort it takes to change the hamstrings, you can also create a soothing energy for yourself. Picturing the water element. This is where the Chinese map shows us our water element chi runs, is down the back body, through the hamstrings and into the earth. Yeah, good. This is your last 2 on this second side. And 1, and you're popping up into your pyramid on crack, getting something done here. Lift up onto your back toes, pull your front heel back, sit into your back knee. Fabulous, everybody. And on your mark, get set, go. Inhale, come forward. Keep pulling your front heel back as you sit back. Good. As you warm up the tissue in the back of the leg, you'll feel the rotation in the outside of the right hip start to change. So being mindful of how the heel connects up into the hip, especially the outer hamstring, is really the direction or the connectivity between the two. That's the way the fascia travels. Outside of the hip, outer hamstring controls the heel, the ankle and the heel rotation. And you can vice versa that too. The heel rotation controls the upper hip rotation. Last 3 or 4 here. Am I favoring the first side? Maybe we have more like 5. Can we do 5, team? Yes, 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 we can. Everybody says yes. That's right. Very good, very good, very good. Find a few more deep breaths as you finish your last couple. And basta così. Sit yourself back, tuck your back leg underneath you. Bring your right leg across this time. Ixnay your blocks. Sit up onto your cushion or your blanket if you need to. Extend your bottom leg if you need to. Wrap your opposite arm around your knee. Plug out with the right knee. Keep plugging out. And then drag your knee in. I don't care what this bottom foot does, this right foot. It can float. It can plug. You can point your toes. You can flex your foot. What helps you get more connected to the outside of your right hip. Very nice. Pressing down. It's like you're trying to squeeze the baby up into your chest, but the baby's running away and resisting a little bit. But you're like, oh, come back. Hugging that knee in. There you go. Very nice. Feel the outside of the leg engaged. Maybe it travels up into your lower back, and then pop your right hand behind you, starting to move around for your twist as you come in. Good. Staying halfway in and swooping yourself around. Sink down, let your chest get sinky, let your lower back get sinky. Press out with your knee, and then turn yourself up and open into your spine. Good. One more time. Keep hugging with the forearm and the knee against one another so there's connectivity there. Finding your twist, and then release. Keep your right hand back. Bring your left hand inside of your knee. Squeeze up with your knee and then plug your knee away. So you're leaning back onto your right hand. I'm backwards today, opposite day. Cool, and squeeze your knee in. Keep squeezing in, plugging your knee away from you. Well done. Last couple for your kidney line on the right side. Oh good, oh good, oh good. Very nice. Sending your leg out to the side. Scooch your left leg out just a smidge. Plug down with your left leg. Look how bent my right leg is. I'm not doing this bananas. My knee's super bent up and out to the side. Out to the side, darlings. Good. And squeeze your arm bone and your leg bone together so you feel that connection and your inner thigh light up. Very good. Top arm comes up over your head. Close yourself down like your rib cage is a book. Closing your book, plug together with your inner thigh and your arm bone and open your book. Gorgeous. Closing down. Yes, finding the rotation in the hips, plugging down with the left leg. As you plug down, lift yourself up into your liver opener here. Squeeze together with your inner thigh and your arm bone. Keep that. Turn yourself open. Beautiful. Find your rib cage and your lower back on your left side. See if you can floss that zone a little bit for yourself. Gorgeous. Can we do 2 more on this side, please? Flex your foot if you can. Plug down with the right side. Good. Last one. Starting to get more mobility in your shoulders. Gorgeous. Come on up. Very well done. Tuck your right leg under for Pigeon. Cushion your back knee if you need it. Come up nice and high. You have to shorten your stance to do that. Good. And if you can, you're flexing your right foot. Plug down with your front knee. That's going to activate the outside of your right hip. Keep plugging down and dip your chest. Inhale, come up. Option if you want a little challenge, interlacing hands behind you. Flossing the outside of your hip, but keeping a sense of stability by squeezing the inner thighs together. As you floss that hip and the fascia unthickens, de-thickens, I'm making up words, you will actually get to gain more musculature, which is such a bonus, huh? We want some nice strong outer pelvi because then we feel more stable. We feel more stable physically and energetically. Good. Last 2. And 1. Super, super, super. Ixnay your blocks one more time. Bring yourself onto your back knee. Send your right leg straight to the right. I'm turning a little bit so you can see me. Squeeze together with your inner thighs and booty sits back. Brilliant. Inhale, come forward. Keep squeezing together. Hug your inner thighs in. Find that liver line. Very nice. Last couple. Good, good, good. Well done. It's fun to see everyone go a little bit internal when we're doing our liver floss. It connects us to our deepest desires, this kind of qi, according to Chinese medicine. Last one, fini. Okay, tuck your back toes. Here we go. We're swooping our right leg up and open for our happy dog. Bend your knee, open the hip as you like. Shift, shake, shoulders. Move it around, anything flies. As long as you're pressing your right hand in and you're trying to engage your right psoas. Find your right psoas, hug that in. Find your abs on the right side. You can, you can, you can. Last breath. Amazing, amazing. Come on down. Let's get a little quad in and then we'll flip to our shoulders. It's a deal. Either grab your ledge / your wall if you want to do quad at the wall. If you're doing quad on your back, I'm going to start you off. Okay, here we go. Quad on your back. Let's all start with our right leg on this side. Kick up with your right leg and hold behind your right knee pit. Bring your other foot on top. Keep kicking up with the right leg. Use your top foot to smush your right foot down. You've got it. Kick up. Your arms are long, your legs are away from you as much as they can be. Good. You're kicking up to the sky with your right leg. You're feeling your right quad engaged. Yep, and you're pulsing that. If you're on the wall or at your ledge, and this is your favorite quad stretch, I'm with you. Your right foot goes back. You kick back with your foot into the wall, and then you smush your pelvis backwards. You also feel like your bottom knee is swooping forward, so I'm trying to scoop my knee in towards my chest as I press my pelvis back. That's right. keep kicking back with your foot and sitting yourself back. Oh yeah. Try to not be on your kneecap at all, but more at the top of the femur. You've got it. Let's go 6 more wherever you are. Back friends, change the angle of your quad. So go midline and go wide to the side. Go midline, go wide to the side. How many more we got? 3. Let's call 3 and 2 and 1. Very, very nice. Come on down and everybody come up into a lunge, your dragon lunge, finding your inner thigh and your arm bone again. So you're in a wide lunge. This would be neutral lanes, and now you're going into wide lanes. Squeeze your upper arm bone and your inner leg together. Sit yourself back. Hunting in your body for any stuckedness here. This is going right into the hip joint. Your quad and your medial hamstring, your inside hamstring, control the health of the hip joint. So if we have a lot of clicking, this is something that we want to check out for ourselves. This line of fascia in our inner hamstring. Good. Can you feel how they balanced? You just did your outer quad. Now you're doing your inner hamstring. Can you see in your mind's eye how those two muscle groups / chains of fascia are balancing to each other? When one works well, the other works well. When one elongates, the other shortens. And vice versa. Okay, on your back or to the wall, please. Second set of quads. You are doing your left leg if you forgot. I'm with you. Kick back with your foot or kick up to the sky with your left foot. The other foot smushes you down. Or if you're on the wall, the left foot kicks back and your pelvis rides your front foot motors your pelvis back. Yeah, that's right. Good. Quad is for our stomach meridian in Chinese medicine. This is where we find the house of the metabolism. Yeah, how we start that whole process of digestion to get the most nutrients out of our food. Good. How efficient are we in our digestive process? They say that relates to immune and endurance. It's all dependent on how much nutrition we're getting out of our food, right? If our body can use that energy to propel all the functions, moving us forward in life, fighting off pathogens, giving us energy for the whole day. Yeah, so this is a really good one to check out. If you have energy fluctuations, you want to check out your stomach meridian and your spleen meridian, the one we just did in that lungy shape. Last 3, please. Hopefully your quad is a little bit burny, a little bit hot heat. And 1. Good. Come on forward into your lunge, please. Widen your left leg out to the side. Find your upper arm bone and your inner leg bone. And hug and squeeze. Kick your heel back as well. Feel your medial hamstring engage. Booty goes back. Everybody fabulous. So great. Well done. Yes. Play with turning yourself in a little bit more. So you're going to wrap to the right, just a smidge. Wrap to the right. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Stay here with your foot, but bring it back into neutral. Come into a short lungy shape and come on up with your torso. Right arm to the sky, right elbow to right knee. Swoop your wrist forward, keep swooping forward and take it back. So the resistance is the right hand plugging towards the top of your mat. Your helping hand is the helper that drags it back to your hip. Swoop forward with your wrist. Keep swooping forward and take yourself into your crank. Cleaning out your torso, cleaning out the outside of your shoulder. Very nice. The more shoulder, if you want more shoulder floss, keep your torso kind of just sideways and neutral and just do your arm. If you want to get into the fascial body in your whole torso, then take your sternum forward to then take it back up into your twist. Sternum forward, arm plugs down. You're still activating your shoulder fascia, but you're adding the torso body as well. See what you need today. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Close down your lunge. Bring your right arm, the same arm we were working, across your body. Elbow lands on the ground, forearm lands on the ground. Bring your other hand and pop it on top for your anchor. The arm you're working, the right arm, feels like it's gonna swoop out to the side. Keep the swoop happening as you lean yourself over. Inhale, come back up over your arm structure. Plug down with your forearm, keep plugging down, lean yourself over. Very nice. Okay, here's the freedom and your instincts to help you hunt for where it's tight. Maybe sit yourself a little bit back as you go sideways. Maybe scoop your arms in and go a little bit forward to get a different aspect of your shoulder. If you need that left hand as a support, you can also pop it under your nose if you're going forward. Ooh. Good. Let's take 4 more wherever you're at. Playing the different angles. It's beautiful. Good, everybody. And 1, stay here, please. Just a little bit bonus for our shoulders. Swoop your hand to the right again. Take your crank. If you need a cushion, it's a really great idea. Ooh, did you see the lizard? Press out with the wrist. Keep pressing out and swoop it across. You've got it. You know your cranks. You can take this up onto a ledge if you need support. That's right. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Good, good, good. Let's do our other side. Ixnay your cushion. Bring your right leg forward. Your left elbow comes across. Your left hand swoops forward for resistance. Find your arm bone and your leg bone plugging together. Keep pressing forward with your wrist and take it up and back. Squeezing out, cleaning out, eliminating what we don't need. You can do your meditation on what you're releasing today. Good, good, good. Keep plugging down with your front heel and your back knee, please. If you stayed with just your shoulder floss, keep your torso in a slight twist and take your cranks. If you're doing the whole torso, you're looking forward with your sternum and you're taking yourself up and back. Good. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Very good job. Keep that arm in mind and bring it across. Your left arm's coming to the right side of your mat. Anchor it down with the right hand. Plug down with this whole forearm and take yourself to the left. It's like thread the needle, but it's thread the needle on crack. Plug down with your arm. Keep plugging down. Here we go. Going hunting for where you need it most. Maybe taking it down on the diagonal. Going a little bit back. Or coming forward on the diagonal. That'll get more trap. Going backwards gets more tearies for my anatomy team out there. I'm also on this side in particular needing to puff my rib cage up again so I can really get all aspects around my scapula. Last 2 and 1. Find your cushion if you need it, or get up onto your ledge. Plug out with the left wrist and then use the right hand as the helper to take it across. Plugging out, keep plugging out. Pull your rib cage into your body so you're not collapsed, please. Good. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Very cool. Ixnay your cushion. I also need to ixnay my ledge so I have a little more space. Cool. Bring yourself into a little kneeling pose. I don't know the simplest names. And if you need a little height, you can put your cushion underneath. Bring your hands to face your bum, at least a handprint away from your booty. Soften through your chest, pull your hands forward, puff up through your heart. Good. If it's too much for your knees, cross your legs in front of you, crisscross applesauce. Hands pull forward, please. Keep pulling forward. It's gorgeous. And chest goes to the sky. Soften down through your elbows. Belly goes back. Engage the quads this time by plugging your feet down and lift your pelvis up. You've got it. Good. Releasing down. No big deal if your legs are in crisscross. You can also lift your pelvis up. Yeah, hands come forward the whole time. And release. How about 2 more? I'm watching. It's very good. You've got it. Hands pull forward. Keep the front of the heart engaged. And last one, your chest is really active as you open and stretch it. Yes, so fab. You did all those quads to prep you for that. How about that? Good, good, good. Let's come on down and find your seat. Bring your blanket or cushion underneath your bum if you need it. If you need it, elbows to the inside, hands plugged together. A couple quick pulses for our small intestine stretch. Let's go. I see ya. Elbows plug out, hands push together. So it's chicken with the elbows and Madonna with the hands. Elbows plug out, hands plug together. And the legs are what generate the stretch for the upper back here. You've got 5 quickies, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then super slow motion for 2, 3, 4, 5, fini, again, and 2, 3, 4, 5, fini. Stay here. Let your torso go backwards, let your nose curl under. Take a nice big breath. Keep plugging out with your elbows. Press your hands together. Draw your shoulders down your back. Open your neck. Last big inhale. Exhale. Release. Very nicely done. Cross your legs. Come on forward. We're jumping back into our pyramid. So let's do left leg forward to start. I'm going to show this with the ledge just in case some people need a little bit of extra. Lift up onto your back toes. Pull your front heel back. You have a couple like so. Just get back into it. Let's take 5, 5, and 4. Hop your back foot around for the last few. 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring your left foot underneath your pelvis wherever you are, warrior 3. Good. Tap your back toes, micro bend your front knee just a smidge, plug the ball of your foot into the ground, feel the back of the leg active to lift the back toes up. Tap down, plug down with your front leg to lift the back leg up. That's right, like you're pressing water through the ball of your foot. You have 3 more. You've got it. Last 2. And 1. 3 flamingos, please. Bend and look left. Bend and look left. Knees tap. Press down to straighten. Your sternum heads towards the floor. Bend and tap. Look left. Press down to lift up. Last one. Bend and tap. Your fascia's engaged to press you down to straighten the front leg-ish. Good. Okay, ixnay your ledge or walk yourself back. We're all going into a one-legged dog, please. Right leg to the sky. Very nicely done. Look forward with your shoulders. Tap your back foot. Press down with the right foot, the left foot, excuse me, to lift your back leg up. Good. Inhale, shoulders come forward. Tap down with your right toes. Plug down with the left to lift your back leg up. Stay there this time. Tap with your toes. Lift yourself up. Tap with your toes. You're plugging down with the ball of the left foot. Your knee is micro bent. You're getting into your calves. This is for my calf friends. Last one. You've got it. Small ball shape. Here we go. Last thing. Hug up. Pull your belly to spine. Knee towards your nose. Keep hugging in. Find your right psoas and then open yourself up. Happy dog. Stay connected to your right psoas the whole time. You've got it. Last one. Squeeze in. Small ball. Keep hugging. Lift yourself up and back. Yay, you did it. Let your heels pounce. Little prances. You can let your chest come forward. Good, and switch legs, switch legs. Let's go. Right foot forward. Here we go. Pyramid, please. Lift up onto your back toes. Sit yourself back. Hopefully you feel a nice warmth in your left calf now. Let's do it for the right side. Good, good, good. The lizards are out of control today, you guys. What does that mean? What does that mean? Plug down with your front foot and feel like you're swooping it back. Good, good, good. Last 4. You're scooching around to the right side with your back foot if you want. 2 and 1. Adjust so that you're in warrior 3. Your right foot's under your right hip. Very nicely done. Soften through the right knee just a smidge. Plug down with your right foot and press that toe to the sky. Good. Right foot plugs down to lift the back leg up. It's great. It's great. Lift up out of your pelvis a little bit, especially if you're on a ledge. Look forward. Pull your rib cage up into the shape. Yes. Last 2. Plug down, plug down, plug down. You can. And 1. Bend and look right. Flamingo. Tap your knees. Lift yourself up. Plug down to lift up. Tap your knees. Look right. Bend and press. Bend and press. Last 2. Ooh la la. And 1. Very nice. Adjust yourself so that your left leg's up. Step your right leg back. It's a happy dog situation. Bend. Don't bend, but tap. Look forward with your chest. Tap your back toes. Lift yourself back up. That's right. Tap your back toes. Plug down with the right foot. Lift yourself up. Last one. Tap, look forward. And press yourself back up. Just tap your back toes. Plug down with the right foot as much as you can. Ball of the right foot is plugging down. Your knee is slightly bent. Last 2, 3, 4, and 5. You did it. Squeeze yourself in. Small ball. Hug in. Curl in. Find your abs. Your knee goes up and back. Woo! Last one. Hugging in. Small ball. Stay connected to your left psoas. Knee goes up and back. And release. Good job. Take yourself into a cobbler shape to release the whole thing. Good job. Squeeze in with your knees. Keep squeezing in. Plug yourself out. Good, good, good. Cool. We're donezo. But if you want a thymus, I'll do it with you. So at the wall or at your ledge, if your ledge is structured enough and strong enough, watch before you go. Your booty's near the wall, and you're gonna bring your feet a little bit higher than 90 up onto the wall. My ledge obviously is short and inadequate for that. You're gonna lift your pelvis up into a shoulder stand prep. The arms plug down into the ground. I'm holding on so my ledge doesn't escape me. And then I'm gonna keep resisting with my arms down into the earth as I roll myself down. That's going to release the top of your shoulders. Okay, go for it. You've got it. I'll talk you through it. Get your booty near the wall or near your ledge. You're going to plug down with your arms a lot as you roll and resist going down to the earth. Very good job. Just take 3 or 4, and you can rest with your legs up the wall, because you fini. You done. You did so good. That's right. Arms pressed down. Keep pressing down. If your neck's okay with it on the last 2, you can try one side looking to the left, plugging down with the arms, looking left. And then slowly change your gaze, look to the other side. Super slow. Yeah, good job. So fabulous, team. I'm so happy to start Monday with you, and I love you so much. Yes, good work. Love it, love it, love it.